And I'm Ravi.
And welcome to Greenhill today.
We have quite a few announcements for you guys today.
The Winter SPC Championships were this past weekend in Fort Worth. Here are Alfie and Zara with the results.
Thanks, Peyton. Now we're going to do a quick Winter SPC recap.
Girls swimming placed 8th at SPC and boys swimming placed 11th overall.
Sophomore Josie Arbuckle won the 200 free and got 3rd in the 100 backstroke. She broke the SPC record in both. Justin Yu also placed 7th in the 50 free.
Girls soccer placed 5th at the SPC tournament after a tough overtime loss to the Episcopal High School. The girls were down 2-0 with less than 7 minutes to play and scored 2 goals in the final minutes to take the game to overtime. Despite their best efforts, they unfortunately lost in overtime.
Boys soccer placed 3rd overall at SPC after beating Episcopal High School, the best team from the South Zone. Cassidy unfortunately beat them in the semifinal 3-0. They then beat St. Mark's for 3rd 2-0.
Girls basketball made it all the way to the semifinal but fell short against Episcopal High School. They took down Kincaid to secure 3rd place in the tournament.
Boys basketball had a strong tournament, making it all the way to the SPC Championship. After a tight game and a lead in the 4th quarter, the team ultimately fell short by just 1 point against Episcopal High School. While this loss was devastating, the success and legacy of the 2021-2022 boys basketball team will be one to remember for years to come.
Now we're going to hand it back to Peyton and Ravi.
Thanks, Alfie.
Freshman Eitan Hahn, who is joining the Greenhill Today team, is now going to interview senior basketball player Ryan Sakaton about the team's journey this year.
Go ahead. Is it okay if I don't know.
Yeah, you can look back at that.
Okay. Hi, Ryan. Thanks for being here today. We want to talk to you a little bit about your role in the basketball team this year and what it has been like sharing the court with a particular group of guys. So what was it like getting to play with such an experienced and talented group of players this year?
I think it was just really awesome just because it was really fun playing in front of a lot of fans. There's a lot of cool videographers there that got to take pictures and cool videos. So it was just cool being in front of a bigger crowd than I got to be in front of normally. So I just thought it was really fun to play with them. And just being even if I'm not in the spotlight, just be with them. And I just thought it was cool.
What would you say the highlight of this season is?
I think the highlight of the season was definitely going to Las Vegas with the team over winter break. It was just a super fun time where we all just hung out in the hotel and in Vegas, and it was just really good team bonding, and just we stayed up late and had a lot of fun, but also got to play basketball, of course, as well.
So you think that your bonding as a team was strong this year?
Yeah, I think we started off a little rough just because a lot of the players were new, we didn't really know each other, but just throughout the season, just hanging out with each other, especially in Vegas, where we were all slept together, and for a week, I just think that really helped our team bonding, and we really got closer through that.
Obviously SPC didn't go as planned, but overall, how was the season as a whole?
I think the season, besides SPC, I think the season was went really well. We started off a little strong, our team chemistry wasn't there, but a little weak. Our team chemistry wasn't there, but just throughout the season, I feel we got a lot better with our team chemistry, and just I think the season went well overall. We went on to the SPC conference, so I think that was definitely a highlight.
What would you miss most about Greenhill basketball?
I think I'll miss most probably honestly playing in front of when it's game day at home, home game days, those are unmatched, playing in front of a ton of fans, and I think I'm gonna miss that the most just because I'm not gonna be able to play like that again, but yeah.
Thank you, Eitan. Greenhill Debate is qualified for the Texas Forensic Association state tournament that will be coming up in the near future.
Another reminder that the 11th annual Greenhill Charity Fashion Show will be happening on Sunday, February 27th at Christie's Banquet Hall.
The fashion show will be benefiting the Grant Halliburton Foundation, which works to strengthen the network of mental health resources, promote better mental health, and prevent suicide.
In other news, Hope Squad members were announced at the last Community Time meeting.
Hope Squad is a group of students who are trained to help students struggling with mental health issues and other problems that they might not want to discuss with adults. You can reach them through email or in person.
Hi, Seabelle. Thanks for joining us today. We just wanted to talk to you a little bit about your basketball team and the success that the girls had this year. What was it like getting to play with such a talented group and a fun group of girls this year?
Yeah, I say this like every time someone asks me about the team. Like, this season has just been the most fun season of basketball that I've ever played. The team was just so supportive and so kind, and they're really just like a fun group of girls, and I really feel like they're all my sisters. And Coach Sandler's just been a great coach. He's prepared for every single game with the scouting report. He's always supporting us. And like one of my favorite things to do is like when I'm watching film and like the bench will catch my attention because they're just like cheering so loudly like for whoever's on the court, and you can just see their genuine happiness for whoever's playing, and that's like really wholesome. And I just really love all the girls that I got to play with, and it was so much fun.
That's so nice. Your talent and devotion to the game is extremely impressive, and the accolades that you've earned this year definitely show how hard you work. So how does it feel to be recognized for all SBC and also for being one of the best three-point shooters in the DFW?
Yeah, definitely. Like all the accolades and everything are really fun to see, and it's good for me to see that hard work does pay off. And that's the most important thing. But I think more than that, I don't really try to focus on the stats or the accolades, and really more just try to be the best player I can be, because I know that by doing my best every game and trying to improve the best I can and finding things that I'm not that good at and try to improve on them, that those accolades will continue to come as I just work on my game and work on myself. So I try not to worry about those, because what's more important is becoming the best I can be. And yeah, that's what's more important.
How do you feel about the way your team finished SBC this year?
Yeah, I think they told us that we were not picked to be #1 in the North, but I guess we kind of defied what everyone thought was going to happen, and we ended up being #1 and being undefeated in counterplay up until the tournament. But I'm really proud of us because we really worked hard for that. You know, all the practices, winter break practices, and Saturday morning practices. Like, we came in here, we worked hard, and everyone gave their best effort, even if it wasn't their best day. And I'm just really proud of us because no one thought we would be where we were, and we really came together and played well together because we had such good team chemistry. And I think that's what allowed us to do our best and play our best when it really mattered, because we went through a little bit of a rough patch against some good teams that weren't in SPC, but I think that really helped us down the stretch when we played counterplay, and that's kind of when we hit our peak, and I think that was really good for us.
Yeah, that's incredible. Also, what do you think your favorite memory from this season was?
Yeah, I had a lot of really good memories from the season, but I think any tournament we played, SPC was really fun, but Houston Christian was also really fun. We had a tournament, and that was early in the season. We'd only been practicing for maybe 1 or 2 weeks, and that was really fun because the girls, we all got to know each other really well because we didn't know each other that much, and we had a lot of like freshmen on the team and like new people I was new, so everyone got to know each other. The bus ride to Houston, we got to bond, and there's a lot of really fun team bonding activities that Coach Sandler plans out for us that were really fun. Like, we got to go to the mall and like quiz random people like walking through the mall, and he just really set up a really fun trip for us. So I really liked that one. And SPC was also really fun, just the team dinners and just bonding with everybody. Those are probably my favorite memories.
Obviously you had a really successful season this year, but now preparation starts for next season. So what are you looking forward to most for next season, and what are your goals for yourself and for the team?
Yeah, I'm really excited already to play next season. It's obviously really sad to lose some of our seniors like Mia and Zainab. They're really important to the team, and we're going to miss them. But I think going on to next season is just continuing to work hard, do our best, and develop, I guess, any of our underclassmen we have, get them ready for the next season. For me, it's just continuing to work on my game. I have AAU coming up and all those big tournaments that will definitely help me and get me prepared for next year. Just continuing to work hard and work on what I think needs to be improved. I work with my dad a lot, and I have a lot of trainers and coaches that support me. But just seeing in the film whatever I need to improve on, like dribbling or finishing or just being a good leader on the court, just trying to improve on those skills in whatever way I can.
Thanks so much for doing this interview. We appreciate your time.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks, Aria. That's pretty much all we have for you today.
This has been Peyton and Robbie, and we'll see you next time on Greenhill Today.